Hello, Facebook. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, everyone. How are you all today? It's great to see you live again. I'll just give it a couple of minutes for those who can find me live to join. And in the meantime, I'll introduce myself. If that's the first time that you see me live or you see this video in replay, my name is Natalia. I am an inner mastery and consciousness mentor. And if you find this video live, please say hi, say who you are and where you're watching from. And if you find this video on a replay, same applies to you. Please say hi, say you watched it, and say if you have any questions or comments or anything that you took away from this video or anything that resonated deeply with you. I'm always happy to receive your comments and to know that you are watching. I know many of you do watch, but keep silent. So let me know because I I love to receive your um, your comments, your questions, and anything that you feel to share when you watch this video. And today I felt to talk to you about a deep subject. Almost all of my subjects are deep because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you to get into the depths of yourself. And I was asked the question, what is the process? How do you return back to the real you, to the real, authentic, original you? Because if, as you may have heard me saying, and I will repeat that again because if you are new, you want to hear that, and if you heard that before, you need to be reminded about that again and again and again, that there is nothing for you to become. So, in my work, we are not becoming anyone, we are not becoming better or improving ourselves. What I want you to know and realize and remember that you are already perfect. You are absolutely perfect. You cannot be improved. Dot. But there is a but. Unfortunately, there is a but. But you are not living in that perfection of yourself. You are not living in real you. You are not being you. Why you are not being you? Well, it's very simple because of our upbringing, because of our education, because of how the system is designed. No one is interested in you being you, or very few people are. Most of them are interested in you being and fitting in a certain idea that they have about you. So they're interested in you being convenient, they're interested in you being small, they're interested in you being limited, and all other things. And that is all unconscious or subconscious, mind you. No one is having that in their head. It's all deeply, deeply, deeply subconscious dynamics that is at play. But the reality is, you grow up as you do. Unfortunately, we all grow up as we do, and we all have to deal with what we inherited from our parents, from our society, from the world around us, and you start feeling the heaviness, the pressure of all of that. And you, during your lifetime, you creatively select certain masks for you, how you interact with the world. You may select a mask of being a nice girl, a very submissive, very good girl if you're a woman, or you may choose a mask of being a man that is so doubtful, that is uh, not really giving the full potential that he has. You may come up with different masks. I am the best. I am the greatest. I am the most amazing, the most fantastic. Both are the masks. So the masks, which is I'm not good, I don't really, I cannot do anything, I'm not worthy, and the same mask in the opposite, in its opposite form, because mind you, we are in the world of opposites, so everything has its opposite. So the mask in the opposite form comes as I am wonderful, I am the best, no one is near me, I am the superstar, and all of that. And both of them are masks, and you have so many of them. You so many of them. Then you come in the roles. So whatever you do in the world, and you stack the mask. I am the salesperson, or I am the lawyer, or I am a businessman, or I am a mother, I am a daughter, I am a husband, I am a wife. All of that, just the masks. And the problem is not really the roles that we play. We do have to play the roles. That's how our world is designed. But the problem is that our masks stacks on our face. Yeah, the masks, we cannot longer realize that we are wearing the masks, but we know it deep inside. We know it deep inside that when you feel I am not fully myself, do you have this feeling? Please, if you do, just comment below, let me know, because I'm speaking from my personal experience, and I'm speaking from the experience of those who I worked with. And I know if I am like this, or I was like this, and my clients were like this, then many other people are like this. But the important thing is that you accept that you realize that's the first step. It's a starting point of any inner work, that you realize that I'm actually not feeling myself. And this is a very good realization. It's a wonderful realization, because it can bring you to hear video like this. It can open up your perception, that you can hear the guidance, that you can start looking for the ways, for the other ways, that you can start looking inward and start actually realizing that there is much more to you. There is a depth in you that you don't even know. So if you are at that point when you feel I am not fully myself, I don't feel myself, and I heard that so many times, and it's important that you admit it, that I am not fully myself, and I don't feel whole within myself, because I'm all over the place. My emotions are all over the place. My mind is all over the place. um, I I can't seem to bring myself to the state of wholeness and totality, that I know it's possible. I heard it's possible, and I see it in other beings. And then another realization that you may have, that I'm not fully fulfilled. It's a very profound seeing, where you recognize that whatever you achieve in the outer world, it just the sense of fulfillment lasts for a very short time, and then you are again feeling that something is missing. I'm not fully fulfilled. And that is because you are at the point of coming back to the real you, the authentic, real, true you. Now, I can use the most wonderful words: ascension of consciousness, enlightenment, evolution of your spirituality, spiritual path. But all of that don't mean anything at all. The only thing that is real, and I'm a very, very, very grounded and real in my work, and I want you to get to the real thing. And the real thing is that you are you. You come back to the natural whole state that you are born with. Remember what we started today, that you are born absolutely perfect, complete, and fulfilled. And that is the state that you are supposed to live with. But unfortunately, you have to return to that state, because you lost it. As most of us did. I certainly did for many years. I was disconnected from myself. I was wearing all sorts of masks, but the mask is not the real you. It's just a mask. So how can you return to the real you, to the natural state of wholeness within yourself? And this is the process that I went through myself, and this is the process that I'm guiding my clients through. And it is a process. It's not the rush. You know, I see people posting like one session to return to the true you. It does not happen in one session. You can get a glimpse, but it's a long process to return to yourself. Not because it's difficult. It's not because of that. It's not a difficult process. The process is simple, but it is not easy. And the reason why it is not easy is because of the strengths of the conditioning, strengths of the past, strengths of the old blueprints that you inherited from the society, that you inherited from your parents, from your ancestors, that are all like heavy weight are imposed on you. And it takes time to transform them and release them. It does take time. And I'm not gonna lie to you that you come to me and poof, you're enlightened another day. Well, it can happen in very, very rare exceptional cases. It can happen like that. But in most cases, it takes time. It takes years to return to the perfection of yourself. So, coming back to the process, I always compare the process with rebuilding, radical refurbishment of your house, because it's great to give you simple analogies so you visualize the process. Now, imagine you have a rundown house, the old one, with old walls, old floors, and things that just are not enjoyable, are not pleasant. Now, you cannot bring the furniture and start decorating this house. You cannot do that, right? Yeah, it's not intelligent. So what is the process? Well, first you need to bring the big light into the house to illuminate the house and see what is there, and see all the garbage, see all the dark places, see all the hidden things that are there. So that is the first step. The first step is clearing. And I know people don't like this first step. And I don't want to look that, don't show me this, don't show me that. Oh my God, I don't want to look at this, I don't want to look at that. You cannot go beyond this step. You have to look at your shit. I'm sorry to say it in this way. It does not sound too nice, but I'm not a nice teacher. I'm very direct and honest and truthful with you. You need to look at your shit and transform it. Yeah? You have to transform all the dark, deep places of your subconscious. That is the starting point. Because as much as you think you are awakened, as much as you think you are spiritual, you are only awakened the spiritual to the degree that you penetrate beyond your subconscious mind, because that is the real spiritual work. That is the real deep work, to go beyond the subconscious mind. That is the guardian of you going into your true self, into the real you. So we look at the old blueprints, we looked at the inherited patterns, the deep subconscious tendencies that you acquired from your parents. Very important. We are all carrying our parents with us or in us, in the way of conditioning, in the way of energetic patterns, in the way of emotional patterns, and it's all in our subconscious. So we need to look at that, because most of the problems that you are now experiencing are related to your childhood. What your father did to you, what your mother did to you. So we need to release that. So you are freed. You are freed from the influence of your parents within yourself. It's very important. Unless you are free from that, you cannot really progress further. So we look at that, and that does take time. So the moment we bring out all the pain, all the hurt, but we are not really clearing and clearing and clearing. We are not doing that, because otherwise we're gonna be stuck in the clearing state for years, because your subconscious is miles deep and all the garbage is miles deep. So we focus on the main points, the main keys that are the most impactful for your life, the main tendencies. And each of us have separate tendencies, and you cannot see them yourself because they are hiding well. These are the things that you may spend years of doing in the work, but you will not be able to see those tendencies. That's how intelligent they are. They are always hiding somewhere in the dark. So we are looking at those. And how we do that? We are doing that through the power of the Supreme Consciousness. So we look in that dark spots or dark places within yourself, and then we transform the energy, we transform the density of that into the light. And the moment it happens, you become more whole, more integrated, and unburdened. Yeah, it's such a heavy burden to carry all of that conditioning, all of that past memories. It's just a heavy, heavy burden that you don't need, especially if you want to be yourself, because you were born without any burden. You're born free. And that's what you need to return to. Now, the second stage after the clearing, we start the process of integration and centering of your energy. Now, you cannot jump the stages because centering and integration of your energy brings you deeper into the essence that you are, into the being that you are, the real you. So, we start to integrate you inside yourself. So it's a very powerful process that that you consolidate all of that energy and grow more as yourself in the and grow more in the presence of yourself, yeah, as the essence that you are. So in this stage, you experience more peace, you experience more expansiveness, more joy, more love, more happiness, because you are getting deeper into you as real you. So then, when we do the centering, we are ready for the next state. And only when you ground yourself, because we are not doing the work to bring us into higher dimensions, so we are flying somewhere with fairies. As most spiritual people are, they miss the first two steps, they jump into expansion. So, expansion is the state that only happens after clearing and centering, grounding in yourself. Once you ground in yourself, then you can expand. And this is the stage where you are more deeply rooted in yourself. And then we bring the highest consciousness into your body. So at this we embody. Embody means that there is the highest state of consciousness, which is the supreme consciousness, that becomes available to you once you go through the processes of clearing and integration or grounding. Then you come to that undescribable and I don't even have the words to describe that, but that supreme consciousness that you are. And you need to bring it into your body, meaning to embody that so that it becomes your living reality. And that takes time, because coming from the state where you operate from your mind and emotions, that you operate in your masks, in your personality, to come to the state where you are operating as a supreme consciousness, it's a vast difference. It does not happen easily, and it does not happen overnight. And here you go through seeing what is real, what is not real. You go through expanding the visions and expanding your perception. We open up then your higher centers, the higher energy centers, that you start seeing the unseeable and knowing the unknown. It's a very powerful intuitive state where you do not need to think. You know things. Your perception becomes direct, and I guide you to drop the reliance on your mental and emotional process to relate with the world. And that is that you look at the person as I do, and I see through them. I see them, I know them, I get the instant knowledge of them. And that is a powerful tool that you can use, of course, in your daily life. And that's what we are coming to do with you. Yeah, so that is the part of returning to your wholeness, because the real you is a supreme being that can do a lot of things, that is very intuitively highly intelligent, not meaning that you read and collect information. Highly intelligent means the deeper you have access to the deeper wisdom. And here at this stage, you step into service. So you amplify your natural gifts, you amplify your voice, you refine your self expression, your leadership. You lead by being an embodiment of who you were born to be. And that is the highest leadership. That is the highest state of leadership, that you are not wearing the masks anymore. You are you at your every bones, at your cellular level. You are you. And you act as a supreme consciousness that you are, and you talk as a supreme consciousness that you are. You are in a different place of reality, but still you are fully grounded. You are not flying around. You're fully present, fully grounded, fully involved, but still living in the unimaginable dimension of reality, which is a simple daily reality for you. When you go through the clearing, go through the grounding and integration of your energy, and go through the expansion and embodiment of the essence, the real you of who you are. And then you can step into the service. And I guide you to see the best way how you can serve others. And we look at that and open up the dimensions that are available for you, that the consciousness, the supreme being that you are, the source, wants you to do in the world. So you stepping into so-called the highest destiny. The highest destiny that is available to you, that is the destiny that is designed to you by the source or by God, whatever you want to call the most high, the most magical, the most beautiful thing that you are. Now, in the next stage to return to the real you, it's returning to the ultimate reality of yourself. And this stage is not for everyone. This is only for those beings who are destined to rise to the enlightened planes of consciousness. And in this state, I guide you beyond time, beyond space, into the void. And that can be very uncomfortable for you to hear that, but that is the ultimate state. The void is the ultimate state. Yeah, this body is void, is absence. Yeah, there is nothing in here, which is why I can talk to you in this way, and I can guide you, and I can show you the process to return to this way. It's nothing extraordinary. It's a possibility for everyone, but it's not everyone is destined to come to embody it as their daily living reality. So here is that we return to abiding in void as our daily reality. And of course, this is the state beyond any words. This is the state beyond any description. This is the state beyond mind. This is the state beyond emotions. This is the state beyond energy. This is the state beyond death. At this state, you are absolutely free. even free from death. So you are fully free, fully whole, fully total, as an embodiment to of the highest supreme possibility of the humankind. And if you are watching this video and it resonates with you and you say, yes, this sounds like something that is destined for me, and you know it deep in your heart because you know it already. It is you, the real you. And whether you come to embody it fully or not, that is not dependent on you, that does not depend on me. That only depends on grace. But what we can do together with you is to go step by step through all the process and do what you can do, and the rest is in the hands of grace. So, if you are someone who is ready to return to the real you, who is ready to embody the highest possibility of yourself, who is ready to embody your essence, your whole original natural state, send me a message for an opportunity to work with me one to one and for an opportunity to join the transformative 5 months group program, The Supreme Being. The program, The Supreme Being, will work on the first 3 stages. That is the clearing and transformation. Will work on centering and integration of your energy, and we will work on expansion, embodiment, and service. So that's something for you. Please send me the message. I would love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you find this video on my YouTube channel, please subscribe for more content like this. And as always, please feel free to share and make this video available to more people who might benefit from hearing it and watching it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.